So I haven't been really posting my usual type of stuff for a while now. Actually, um, this channel originally was the first real video I made was Jewish Answers because I felt like there needed to be sane Jewish voices which were willing to answer questions. Um, at the same time, I sometimes feel like I'm wasting my time, and the best I can do is um, just fall back to the Bible because, um, I waver between climate and weather, between what's temporal and what's eternal, um, what's today and what's our zeitgeist. Shadow is playing with one of her toys, and it's actually quite amusing if you could see it, but you guys can't see it. Um, Shadow's my cat. Uh, so Ali Beth Stuckey. There's no way to explain to a normal person what's happening on conservative Twitter right now. Fact check true. Well, fact check true is me quoting Jeremy Boring. I have avoided commenting publicly on Rabbi Shmuley. Shmuley Bateach has many things. A rabbi's not one of them. Um, was he ordained? Yes. Does he have a synagogue somewhere? I doubt it. I think he lives in Crown Heights. Are there congregants who consider him to be their rabbi? Not people who are Orthodox Jews. Um, because as far as I can tell, the man is an attention whore of the highest order. Yeah. So Shmuley Bateach is one of the few people who have been fired for cause from Chabad. Um, and Chabad rarely fires people. Yeah, this is bothering me. The Wikipedia article on Birkat Haminim has been completely defaced with Nazi propaganda, and apparently this has been true for a long time. I did not bother fixing it because when you try to fix things on Wikipedia, you just make it harder for normal people to understand how crazy and stupid Wikipedia can be. And I got into another Twitter spat with Nate. I should just not talk to Nate. For the billionth time, yes, it is impossible to be a Christian and a Jew. Jews are looking forward to the coming of the Messiah. That means that by our very existence, we deny that Jesus is that Jewish Messiah. That is not negotiable. Is Christ King of the Jews? That is exactly why the people who say it most emphatically must attack the Jews, because we put the lie to the lie that Jesus was the Messiah. That is not something I can stop doing. This is the paradox of Christianity from the beginning. One of my favorite paintings Christ crucified, Cristo crucificado. It's 300 or 400 years old. And one of the reasons it's my favorite is at the top, there is that sign. In Hebrew, it's supposed to say Yeshua Notzri Melech Yehudaim. Well, I mean, it's in such bad Hebrew. Then it says it in Latin and Greek. And this is the eternal problem of the Jews living among Christians. It is essential in being a Jew to reject the claim that Jesus is the King of Israel. Because every single Jew who has attempted to do so has ended up losing their Judaism. That's just a historical fact, including people like Andrew Clavin and Michael Brown and all the other supposed Jewish Christians. They cease to be Jewish. That's just a fact. That's just how it is. And so, by our very nature, those of us who continue to be Jews are a thorn in the side of the Christians. And when Christians can't tolerate that, that's not something I can stop, right? So I'll read what Nate said. If I can find what Nate said, why was it? Let me see. There. Look, I am no fan of people wielding the phrase Christ is King as a cudgel, which is what they're doing, but their behavior demonstrates they don't understand what they are saying. But the irony is your response validates their understanding. You aren't helping anyone with this. This is a Christian problem, I answered. I am powerless to stop being Jewish just because it offends Christians. Christians are the ones who need to face this problem. I am not remotely offended by your being Jewish. The problem you are defining isn't a problem in Christian terms. It's only a problem when you are thinking about Christianity in very non-Christian terms, which, by the way, the people using Christ as King as a political cudgel are also failing to do. And this is my response. That is precisely what I was pointing out. The version of Christianity that you espouse is not the version of Christianity that these people espouse. That isn't something I can fix about Christianity. That is a Christian problem. I don't expect you fix anything. You just inadvertently fed some terrible Christian presuppositions about the Jewish religion's imagination that actually feeds those you were reacting against. The fact Christians will claim that it is possible to continue to be a Jew and to become a Christian. Where's the evidence? Show me a third or fourth generation Jewish Christian. They don't exist. They don't exist. And therefore, to become a Christian means to stop being Jewish. I wonder who retweeted this. Probably Nate himself, but let's see. Oh, it was me. Okay. Um, Yay. I don't even know these people. Oh, yay. Great. Okay. I guess I've wasted enough time on this stuff. Um, it does bother me though. It bothers me a lot. Um, well, I'll show you one more thing. Um, I think this is a post from Frank J. Fleming. I think this article is all the way back from like the first week of the Babylon Bee. But man, look at the replies now. It's like an upturned rock. And if you look at the replies to this, um, yeah, uh, this guy is interesting. LMFAO, the coop in here. Ha 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 ha. Effing inbred racist crying. Ah ha ha ha. I'm surprised this guy is feeding it. Uh, whatever. That's not funny. Uh, I should be doing more important things like my homework. Say bye, Shadow. Say bye. People want to see you. Say bye. Good night, people.